Hello, you already know what time it is. It's another reaction video. My name is Oz. I just finally finished all 10 first trials, and now a lot of you in the comments were telling me to check out the interrogation questions of trial 1. I believe this is it, Milgram all first trial interrogation questions. 14-minute video, so this video should be quicker than the other videos that I've been doing with the reactions. I also did some kind of like summary in a Google Doc, Google Sheets about what's been happening, just because I've been pasting this content for some reason, like balancing everything. It's fine. And I'll probably talk about my summary in the next video when they're announcing at least like the decisions, because mine, obviously like my votes will be, I don't know, maybe it'll agree with the community or it wouldn't, you know what I mean? So at least logically, I want to talk about my opinions in the next video, but this one I kind of want to get more context, because as of now I have my own opinions towards specific characters. I know the comments also have their favorites, so let's see. I'm pretty excited about summarizing everyone. Probably gonna be not as detailed, just because I feel like I had my own thoughts in the reaction videos. Let's see. I think it depends on the characters. I know some characters have more depth into them, but at least I'm going to put it in the first trial context, okay? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, we'll see like what you think of this person after the first trial, but I'm only looking at the first trial just because I don't have any context about the next 2 trials or whatever. And yeah, I hope all of you are excited. Let's see. And I'm trying to pace also like my videos. I know it takes like a week or so for the next video, so I'm trying to at least do it in one take. I feel like certain like intros or reactions I have to like edit because I pause a lot about my thoughts, and honestly I'll just keep it a buck. I'll just, if there's a pause, there's a pause, I guess, but yeah, we'll watch the video now. Shortly after the release of each prisoner's song and voice travel, fans got to ask the characters questions through the Milgram Portal app. So I guess it is way better to do this at the end of trials. I don't know if it's going to be like this on the second trial, but it does seem like they do something like that. I'll probably edit this video because I kind of want to write notes as well as I look into like the questions, because it might actually like change my opinions towards the characters. A number of them were chosen and answered by the characters on Twitter. They contain extra information about the prisoners. Each pair, with the exception of Mikoto and Kotoko, answered the same questions. Ooh, I wonder. Translations are by Milgram Fan Cult. You can find them on the Milgram Wiki or on their Twitter. Dude, this is actually so cool. I like how the fandom like gets together and like shares it with a wider audience, you know what I mean? It's so cool. Thank you guys. Thank you. Shout out to them. 30 questions. Oh my god. Wait, that's like in the span of like a month or something? Oh yeah, around. If you can have one wish come true, I want to be loved. Okay, I mean, that kind of answers a lot of things, right? I feel like his mom kind of neglected him a little bit, and I feel like his mom is the primary issue of his case, so that would make sense. I don't really have to like write that down. When was your first love? See, oh man, poor Haruka, man. I feel like he just doesn't have any. He just doesn't have anyone to love, I guess. I mean, I feel like in his music video, after I reviewed it, he did have like a childhood friend or maybe a first love or something. My guess is that he killed that person. I don't know if it's because like she left him. What's the difference between like and love? Aren't they both good feelings? Sorry, I feel like I'm blocking it. I don't know if you guys have to like see it. Hold on. Well, I mean that's not really the question, but do you think God exists? I think so. Kind of person his father. I disappointed him. Surprisingly enough, they didn't really show his dad in his video, so I feel like this doesn't really help me either. But I guess his dad also left, maybe just because his mom is the only one that is the only one there. Oh, okay. That might be something different for um that might the ideal date might be something different for other people. I mean, like, he's also like not very like the person that loves a lot, you know? It's Mahiru, so that might be a different answer from Mahiru. Who's in your family? My mother, father, and me. Okay. Only child. Have you ever had a pet? I don't have one. So the dog. Oh, I mean, like, he doesn't really answer this truthfully either. I mean, he says it like I don't have one, like in the present, but he doesn't really answer it in the past, because my interpretation is he killed an animal, but I guess it doesn't really say for sure that it's his. But I thought the scenario was he like the parents brought the animal in or something like that, or like the dog was brought in. But I'm not sure. I guess I'm wrong, or I guess I'm just interpreting it differently. I love them. Aw, dude, this actually makes me so sad, because as much as I thought he resented his family, I guess he loves them though. Oh, are there things you can't buy with money? I think there is. I have a hobby. I like talking with the prisoners. Oh, damn. And, like, he didn't even answer it before, you know, like Milgram, I guess, but... Oh, I see. Okay. Look, animals. What's an event that sticks in your memory? Fireworks? Is there a reason for that? Or I wonder if that's going to be explained later. Little kids and animals. Oh. I don't have the right to. Is there anyone you hate? Is there something you regret? I mean, like the last question, someone you hate. I know we all talk as a community about like how he resented his parents, or it seems like he resented his parents, but it doesn't seem like it. I feel like he just wants to impress them, right? Or he just wants their attention. Surprised he didn't go in depth with that. Aw, wait, that's so sad though. Oh wait, that's so sad. Okay, rations. Do you have a dream for the future? I want to live normally. Aww. I can't. Aww. I mean, is he happy to be here? I don't know. I mean, that's so sad, because I feel like he'll be lost even if he gets like released, right? Has anything interesting happened in Milgram lately? We talks a lot to me these days. Aw. I mean, that was we kind of knew that. How do you choose I wear what I have? Okay, so is that saying that he's poor, or grew up in the poor, or I guess like less average kind of family? Oh yeah, definitely doesn't like animals. Do you like any of your body parts? That's such a weird question. Why? Why is that a question? Okay, now we have Yuno. If you could have one wish come true, only one. If it's just one, I might regret it later, so I'll pass. Oh, so at least Yuno is a little bit smart with that. You know, it's not just like, oh, like I want this, but it's just like, oh, I kind of want to save it for the future, you know, just in case I want something. Haruka-kun. Okay. Honestly, her answer's a little bit like smarter for sure. Like, I feel like the difference between Yuno and Haruka has been very like wide so far. Like the gap, you know, hasn't been with me for as long as I can remember, so I don't know. Ooh, so Her father left. Or died, I guess. Okay. Yura, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Aw, okay. Good family. Can you speak anything other than Japanese? I can't speak English, just original. Okay. Oh, okay. Why is she asking that? Greasy food, okay. People who like to give lectures. Oh, I mean, is that just like grown-ups or adults or something? Aw, she's realistic. Coldness as in like the weather or like the personality? I think my family, okay. Ooh, okay. I like everyone except those who I... I mean, she hates... dude, I have to... give lectures? Oh, okay. Wait, absorb with? I hope I'll find something I can get really absorbed with. Okay. Karaoke? Same thing happened. Amane looks down on Fuuta. It turned out that Mahiru is quite out of sorts. Okay, Amane does not like Fuuta, I guess. Dogs, big ones. Okay. I think my eyes. I think that I'm overall just right. I see. Honestly, I think compared to like Haruka, definitely Yuno, pretty normal. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I feel like Haruka is such a like as a first character of Prisoner Number 1 is such a I don't know. You know, it's like as a viewer because if you try to like watch it in order, Haruka is such a oh shoot, you know, like it makes sense. But then when you watch after that, right? You're just like, oh, okay. Like I guess someone could be normal and can do these things, you know, until you find out about their what they did and why they did it. Oh, 15 questions. Okay. Oh wait, so does that mean okay. It says 30 questions in the other ones, right? What is a friend? Someone you can get hyped over the same things with. Oh, I mean, that's something I'll consider for sure. Like not even like kidding, you know, like I like that because like I feel like sometimes like the rebel kid as we see Fuuta, I feel like you can kind of see him as someone who doesn't have friends because he's like so I don't know, like so rebellious and I don't know, like a delinquent kid, you know? Shit. Don't remember much about my mother since the divorce. My father is a weak, pathetic, fogly. I wonder if this was if they go in depth with this one. It seems like he went to his father's side, yeah, but he didn't like his dad. So maybe that's why he wanted to take matters in his own hands, you know? someone who can keep up with my conversation level because girls talk. It's mostly boring. Got lots of money. Dang, he like writes hella long stuff. He replaced like a game arcade. Now, but these days more idiots are there. They're screwed, real screwed. My father and older sister. Okay, because my mom left. I never killed anyone. Didn't you hear me? I thought you were a warden. Yeah, I think after digging deeper on what Fuuta did, he didn't specifically kill someone, but he was the major cause of someone dying, right? Which I guess is still kind of killing someone, right? If you kind of like send a pack of like witch hunt to someone, it's a little bit basically like killing someone. Not physically, but... Which prisoner do you get along with best? I'm not anyone's happy friend. Well, Haruka's younger, so I take care of her. Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Is it unforgivable to look down on people? The world's full of trashy folks. Full of guys that deserve to be looked down on. Can you forgive the other prisoners' murders? People who resort to violence are scum. They do it because they're stupid. It doesn't really answer the question, but I think it's more of like a general, general answer. Because he doesn't, I don't know if he knows what people did. Oh, sorry. I don't know if he knows what people did. I try to like scroll down. Someone you admire. Admiring is losing because he wants to be the one that's admiring, right? Kind of like a boss. What are your hobbies? Internet, gaming, soccer. What do you want to be when you grow up? In the current society, it's rubbish no matter what you do. I'll just go with the flow. Fair. That's me too. Okay, so he only had 15 questions, unlike the first two. What is a friend? As someone who properly listens to what I say. The moo now, moo. What are you scared of? Painful things, scary things, embarrassing things. Right of my mom and dad. They're kind of cool and beautiful. Oh, kind and cool and beautiful. Is there something you hate? Scary people and ghosts. And right now, school. Aww. Someone like my dad. What will you do if you got lots of money? I do what I want to do, so I don't. I do what I want to do, so I don't. Oh, is she talking about like right now? Like she kind of just does whatever she wants? No, if I've ever thought about it before. What? I didn't read it all the way through. I do what I want to do, so I don't know if I've ever thought about. Oh, okay. Well, it's the same. It's the same. Like, I guess it's the same point. So, like, I think she does what she wants to do now, so it doesn't really matter if she got lots of money. Is that why? Is that how the community knows that she's from France or something? Because I'm just like, how do you know she's French? Based off of like one music video, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Like, I've read some things about her. I knew she was like French. I don't know if she's fully French. It's weird because you know how like in anime, characters just look kind of out of, it's out of place, I guess, just because you want them to stand out. So something like blonde kids or, like blonde characters are just like, oh, they're just blonde anime characters. I never know that they're supposed to be foreign. Like, at least like I've never known they're foreign unless they pointed out that they're foreign. So like Fuuta has like red hair, I don't know if that's just like a personality thing. Okay, no siblings, only child. Do you feel sorry for who you killed? The person who did the wrong thing first should apologize. So that means that she doesn't think that it was her fault. So she doesn't even feel sorry. See, I think it's like the statements like these. I feel like even with Fuuta, they don't really feel remorse, which we forgive them as viewers, right? I mean, like, is it justifiable? Because, like, do we feel do we feel emotionally petty that the other person, like, It's weird. It's like a moral dilemma, I guess, in my sense. Like, what do I think about, right? Which prisoner do you get along with best? Haruka. Oh man, another Haruka. So Haruka's close with Fuuta and Mu. I mean, like Fuuta didn't really say they're close, but he just said that he takes care of Haruka. Which I don't know. Is it? I'm pretty interested now. Haruka seems like a very liked character, as much as scared as he gets with us, or I don't want to say us, with the warden, right? S. Everyone should get along. Okay. Can you forgive the other prisoners' murders? If they had their own circumstances like I did, it's understandable. Only you know your pain. Oh, wait, that's actually such a good answer. I actually respect the answer so much because it's rough, right? Because if she knows she's in Milgram for a reason, then she would understand what other people are going through, right? It's not just like a straightforward like murder, right? Like even Futa's isn't even like his murder per se, right? Like in like I don't know, in like the circumstance of a government law, because technically what she did isn't the murder part, right? So that makes sense. I like that. I like that. I don't know if she's a very popular character or very loved, but I think that answer alone makes me really like her as a character. Is there something you admire? I've never thought about it. Okay. Taking care of tropical fish. They're small and cute. What do you want to be when you grow up? I was going to think about it after college. Oh, that's fair. Okay, so maybe you guys can clarify it to me in the comments. Is there a reason why the questions are pretty like different per pair? I think I saw in the beginning. Each pair with the exception of Mikoto and Kotoko answers. Okay. So it's not like I thought it'd be the same questions, but just like less questions, I guess. But I guess that makes sense. But then like they're also like paired by like numbers, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But like something that'll be crazy because like Kazui and Amane are paired technically, right? Which is like the opposite side of the spectrum when it comes to age and experience. Okay, why do you choose your current workplace? I thought it would let me contribute to the site, and it did. It did. Is there someone you can confide in? They're already. Aw. Have you ever had an affair? I have not. Is there anything you treasure? My family. Do you dislike any of the prisoners? There isn't. But I think Amane might not like me that much. It saddens me. I mean, we know that. I think Amane does not. Wait, Amane and Fuuta, I believe, does not like adults very much. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I. It's been a while, but I think she does. What are you willing to sacrifice for love? Everything, and he did, as far as I interpret, right? As far as I interpreted. And for those of you who are questioning, like, oh, what did you interpret, Oz? I think, okay, from what I read as well, because I feel like, okay, I know that his murder has something to do with using his job for his own gain. I don't think he was purposely like killing people. Um, yeah, I think his job has to do with like, I guess, using his connections, or I guess using his job to maybe speed up a certain process in the medical field, since he kind of knows the ins and outs of it. Let's say like, oh, if someone he loves, which I'm guessing his wife, needs like a part in the body, right? Like, oh, like a transplant. I think that's what he used, but I'm not sure because I don't know. I feel like from my initial interpretation, it seems such a weird thing to just say that you killed a kid accidentally, right? Like my initial interpretation is that, oh, Shido like just had an accident and like the what you call that, like during surgery, and that's it. And then because like the the kids' parents are like crying there. So it's just like, oh, that's such a weird way to say it's murder, right? So I do think there's a layer above that, which is he's using the kids as like parts for his own gain. I think that's my interpretation, or that's at least that's my interpretation after the help of like some things that I read, because it is hard to like interpret anything initially. So I'm just like, oh, I kind of want to like look into like what people are saying when it comes to like these things, you know? Yeah, like even like this one. What are you? Oh, what are there people you'd be leaving behind after you die? Yeah, like I like this is kind of indicating that he had someone he was like doing things for, you know. But something more painful than death, having oh, bro, yeah, this hurts. I think for me, like I could definitely relate to this. It's just like, man, I can't see the sight of someone close to me dying before me, you know, which sucks because I'm hypocritical because if you know whatever, yeah, it makes sense. I think it makes sense. What do you want from your lover? I think it's enough for them to remain. Okay. How many lovers have you had so far? Four, I suppose. I think I'm the type that prefers to be the one confessing. Okay. What are your recent hobbies? To be drawing. Oh, cute. Fish and challenge mushy. I can't choose anyone. Is it because he loves a lot of people? I actually didn't expect this because like you would think that he would choose the one that says like the this answer that's like um oh, it skips over it. But like the one that's like, oh, not anymore, you know? Maybe he just has a lot. How much money do you have saved? That's not something you should ask people. Power set. I'm changing tomorrow. Props array. I would say Mukuhara-san. We're both old men, and we spend time together in the smoking room. I'm guessing this is Kazui. I'm not really sure what their last names are. Yeah, but I'm guessing that's Kazui. I look on such a transmigration. Okay. People tell me to stop, but it's bad for my health. But I smoke. But I smoke because it's unhealthy. As a doctor, you should know, man. How do you think you should atone for your son? Please decide for off. I think it's because he's still kind of like not settled, and you know, like he probably just did it for love, and you know, like I think he has good morals. It's hard, right? Like, I feel like people love Shido, but I don't know, like things you do for love, I guess. But it's weird because I feel like when you ask someone in real life, they'll be like, "Nah, man, whatever he did sucks." Like you know. But then I feel like when you ask the internet, it's a different story because like you know the internet can sympathize with people. Personally, for me, actually, I don't know. Um, I feel like I should talk about what I think about the decisions, but I'll probably do that in like a separate video. Um, so I'll go in tangents and like have a lot of thoughts about it, or I could be straightforward. I don't know. I'll probably compile it in a video. What do you choose? Why did you choose your current workplace? I'm actually, yeah, I'm like, okay. I don't know. I feel like I could see her as like some kind of like fashion designer or something like in the lines of that, right? Like media communications, because she seems like she likes having like some kind of fashion. I don't know if that's like more like current modern things, but I feel like when someone is into fashion, they display it in like a social media sense, you know. And the lady who works in the beauty parlor, I always go to someone I can talk to about anything. No, me doing something like that is impossible, right? Right? I mean, I think her being confident with this one, even though she like loves a lot of things, right? Shows a lot of character. So I respect her for that. Love. Do you dislike any of the other prisoners? Fuuta-kun's a bully, so I don't like him. And Mikoto-kun seems like a shallow person who might cheat on his lover. I don't really see that with Mikoto, to be honest with you. But I don't know if because they don't know about his condition like we do because we saw it firsthand. Futa being a bully, I don't know who he really bullies in the prison. I don't know. No one really said that yet. I don't know because the only thing I know is that Futa doesn't like the old people because they don't do anything about the situation they're in. Ah, is that why they paired Shido and Mahiru? But then again, I feel like for the most part, a lot of them would sacrifice everything. That's why they're in prison, right? Are there people you be living no one yet? So she doesn't have family. Not being able to love anyone. Ugh, gosh, bro. I feel like they all have a theme, like some kind of like seven deadly sins kind of theme, or like a tarot card kind of theme. You know what I mean? Like, and hers is definitely lovers. What do you want from your lover? As long as they'll accept Mayu's love. Weird, third person. Not weird. I mean, some people can do that, but like weird as in like, oh, I haven't seen that before. How many lovers have you had? Only one. Okay, maybe that's why she's a little bit. I don't know. Okay, my comment section really loves Mahiru, so I'm kind of being careful in a way. Like, okay, first of all, I know you get okay. If you're watching or listening to this, I don't hate anyone. I know some of you guys are like, oh, like this is not like my least like favorite or whatever. But like I don't really hate anyone. I think Mikoto is a little bit scary, but I don't really hate him. I like actually the contrary. Like I actually sympathize with this condition because that's probably rough, you know. You rather confess? I want to be the one to do it. Oh, that's different. Okay, I've always been the one confessing, so maybe I want to try being confessed to for once. Okay, okay, kind of cute. Aw, the person I like. I okay. From what I read about Mahiru, the thing the thing she saw at the end is a little bit scary. This is a trigger warning, but yeah, like I think it's like committing someone committed. Maybe like after she slept, she just saw him there. Um, that's people's interpretation, which I could kind of see it. Like I see it. Like I'm just like, what's that? Like cliffhanger. But I'm just like, oh, I think it made sense now. At least like after reading. I don't know. Okay, for the comment section too, let me know if it's bad for me to like read interpretations after I finish the video because like I am like listening and like watching it blind. And then I kind of want I read the comment section, I read Reddit and everything else for interpretations because I feel like I could also be blind with details, right? Because like comment section were like talking about the details and things. I'm like, dude, I didn't even think about that. So I don't mind people like explaining certain things in the video for details just because um after I initially watch it, I think it definitely helps a lot because I don't want to come into like trial 2 and be like, oh, I didn't know that, and you guys were like, what are you talking about? It's in the first video. That's why I also like am watching this video um because I don't know what's happening, right? So I think this is giving me some kind of context, or this is making me like certain characters more. Like I think Mu is someone that I wouldn't say is my favorite, but like they answered one of the questions, and I actually like their answers. So gives him a little bit of character as well, besides like talking to S, because talking to S is different from like just answering basic questions, which is different from like music videos. I thought she didn't have family, but I guess she's just not close to her family. I'm friends with all the girls. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if Mahiru's the type of person that can be friends with a guy. Like it's either I date the guy or that's it. Or I only have girlfriends. Yeah, I think Mahiru's thing is a little bit weird. I think I remember the result when I initially blind reacted to it. Obviously, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. I have to reassess it, but uh, her situation is also a little weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's similar to like a Shido. I no, I guess a Fuuta. I guess. I know it's definitely different like situations, but it's more of like I don't think she's like the primary cause of her murder in a way. Um, physically at least. Like I think it was just a little bit too much for the other person. Mentally, so I think hers is more of a mental trauma or something, right? I don't really know if she did anything physically to her partner. I don't know. It's a little bit weird because that's also open for interpretation. Okay, okay. See, okay. Actually, I'm a little bit. I lied. I think so far out of the 10, my least favorite is Amane. I think Kazui is a little surprising to me. I'm not gonna lie to you because I thought he's also going to be like um someone that people are gonna love because he just has a chill vibe. But like apparently a lot of people don't like him, and or maybe his case is boring. People say, but I need to see a lot of them. I've read very interesting claims about Kazui. Okay, the one Reddit post I read is that like I guess they think he's gay, and then he was kind of leading on his ex wife or whatever or something like that. I don't know, but like, how does that tie with murder? Like, like did she like commit because of that? I don't know. Oh, I'm not laughing because of that, but like, I think I'm laughing more of like I'm so confused because I'm just like, what does that have to do with anything? But my comment section is a little bit different because the comment said that he cheated on the first wife with someone he met at the bar, which I think makes more sense. I don't know where the Reddit post came from, why they thought he was gay or whatever. I think that's because of the play part. Like, you know how he was like on stage acting, so maybe he was acting like he loves someone, but he's actually just trying to cover it up. I don't know. It makes kind of sense to me, but I don't know. Let's see what he says. That's kind of a funny interpretation, but that it kind of makes sense. Like I'll respect that. I respect that. Oh, okay, dude. Kazu's already cool. Self defense stuff, martial arts. Is there anyone? Oh my god, bro, this is also another person that has a freaking essay as an answer. Is there anyone you hold in highest high esteem? You wouldn't know them, but I had a childhood friend. I really look up to them. Sorry for bringing up someone you didn't have no clue about. I wonder if that's gonna be important later because, like, why would you really bring it up, right? Um, see, I feel like that's a stereotypical Kazui answer, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird in the sense that he just got caught with murder, right? Aw, such a weird question, but I don't know if that's a Amane targeted question. Aw, I failed before while prioritizing emotions. I'll never act on my feelings ever again. Oh wait, that's so sad though, because I am both the same. Like I feel like I have internal conflicts with those sometimes. Now it's only one person. Is that you? The smoking group includes Shido, Mikoto, and myself, so I think we get along. I like how they're like a clique. What kind of meat do you like? Um, who do you want to see right now? I can't meet them anymore. No. Do you listen to music? Act. I thought it was art freely. Sleep whenever I get sleepy. That's kind of sad though. I feel like that's such a depressive kind of answer in a way, which makes kind of sense. I mean, I don't know if this. I think this is answered after the fact that they got caught. I mean, this is a Milgram thing, right? Right, but I guess like I don't know. I feel like it's such a weird question too, because I thought this is gonna interpret like your daily life, right? Like outside the prison before you got caught or whatever. Um, dude, is he just a stereotypical old guy? Because all of his answers are literally like, "Oh, I'm old, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm old." Like, the old people really find these fun? I don't know. Like maybe I don't know. I'm near that age, so not like old, not like Kazui old, but you know, I do regret it. I should have kept like. Oh my god, I think the Reddit person is actually might be like I don't know. I mean, that could be either way, right? Like I should have kept lying. Does that mean that oh, because she told her the truth about something, right? It's either like the gay thing or he cheated. Oh, dude, Cosby, please don't tell me you're a cheater, please. Please, bro. Dude, this is actually so sad. I mean, like, I'm sad about all of them, but man, why am I getting attached to characters that don't exist, bro? Please. Of course, but a part of me has been saved by this extraordinary situation. I don't think about the necessary things. I mean, honestly, like, if you put it in that way, like, if you murder someone, I'd rather be here. I don't really know what happens to them after, so maybe it's too soon for me to talk, but, like, bro, if you just get caught murder outside of Milgram, it's over. You're just in, like, regular prison. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not excited about Amane, but let's just go for it. Okay. I guess like the previous question is definitely saying that she's very like well educated. Definitely like a contrast to someone like Haruka, you know. Seems like she grew up really well off or well education wise. Like even this answer, right? Oh, I wonder why. I think there are grown up children and childish grown ups. That is true. That is true. +1 for you, Amane. Ooh. Her answers are very adult like though. So which or you know, like very educated kind of answer. So I like that. Was. Oh, is it because like she's gone? Or her parents died? Oh. Yuno and Mahiru. Oh. I mean, Mahiru did say that she's close to girls. Surprised it's not Mu though. Or Kotoko even. What kind of meat do you like? I don't eat meat. Oh, okay. I think it is something you learn for the first time when you look past your past self when it ends. I don't want to have regrets then, so I live on with all my might. Cute. For songs that are highly entertaining, not really. It seems there are a lot of me. Okay. If everything were to end, then I might do all sorts that I've never done before. Respectable. I still, I feel like from reading Amane's thing, I actually did not. Okay, actually, I do remember because a lot of comments say something about cult, which made sense to me after a bit. But then I think her murder had something to do with an animal. I'm not particularly sure. I don't know if it's supposed to be a ritual, but I read about it. But I don't know. I think she's one of the more confusing cases. Hmm. Okay, so is that why people kind of see the cult thing? I mean, but then this is more of a religious thing, right? Not really cult. Okay, last one. Oh, it's like two different cases. Time for Mikoto. Baseball. I wasn't very good at it. I still practice my swing whenever I get frustrated. Oh, so he's a fashion designer. Dude, did he ever mention that? Or is this the first ever figuring that out? Or like hearing about it? He hates staying up all night working? Okay, darts. Oh, okay. Work at an advertising company that's at the top of the business world, you know? Just being able to get that position is something to be proud of. I worked really hard to get there too. Okay, respectable. I think it started during. Oh, why do you refer to the people around you by nicknames? I think it started during college. Calling someone by a nickname that only you use can be very effective. I recommend it. Effective in what way? I get it though, because like if you have a very close friend and they're the only ones that like call you a specific name, it's very endearing, you know. I think I've gotten angry. Isn't it kind of disgraceful to get angry? Are you the type to take others into consideration? Yes, I am. I'm a working adult. Okay, nice. I like that. See, okay, I think Mikoto is not that bad. I think it's literally just his like condition or whatever disorder. I think. Um, Forgetful. Oh gosh. Make my own design company. Okay. Yeah, it's hard, right? Because it's just like, dude, Mikoto seems um, such a good person. But oh, God, it sucks. I get along with my mother. She raised me. I can't let her worry. Okay. Only the electronic ones. I used to smoke regular cigarettes, but I've sealed away that habit since I got a job. Okay. Oh, booba. Or horse meat sashimi. It's not that I'm denying that God exists, you see. There's nothing to be gained by believing, right? I used to be a very active at night, but nowadays go to bed early. Oh, that is different. Okay. Someone who plans to fight for your sake. Well, that depends on you, though. If it's just basic day-to-day conversation, then I can speak some Chinese and Korean. Oh! Multilingual. Can you forgive the other prisoners if they committed the same crime? Of course, I believe what I did was the right thing. Didn't I say so already? When did you start learning martial arts? In elementary school. Without enough power, you can't enforce justice and do the right thing, can you? Training and meditation. Okay, respectable. Which prisoner do you have the most interest in? It's hard to say. As for now, if it's about whose character I can't quite grasp, it'd be Kazui with his strong sense of intellectual curiosity. For a while, I studied at the Faculty of Law. There's something I want to do though. So for now, I'm taking a break from the studies. Grandmother, father, mother, older brother. Okay. Which prisoner do you think was? I wonder. Okay, I think the reason why Kotoko has like a different like question is because of what happened in the MVs and stuff, right? Like I feel like a lot of people would see Kotoko as like the main character in a way, but I feel like when I saw the comment section, I feel like a lot of you guys were like, "Oh, I don't know if you're gonna like Kotoko later." I feel like she goes too deep into it. I don't know. That's my prediction. I feel like she like abuses her capabilities, or something like that. She goes too far, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh God, dude, like not this girl." I don't know. Their actions are always out of my scope of reasoning. Wouldn't the one most similar to me be Fuuta? Although at the same time, he's also the most different for me. Yeah, I see. I think that's why I feel like I don't know if I said it, but in my case, it's just like yeah, because Fuuta kind of like takes matters in his own hands in a way, right? But then not at the same time because like if anything, Kotoko Futa is gonna research it and Kotoko is gonna be the one taking action. So I think they can work side by side in a way, but I don't know if Futa has actually done it physically. It's one of the means you can take. Something you can freely choose depending on the scene, so it's not something you can cling to. I don't, but I'll get one if necessary. Necessary! There is no other path, which allows me to live my life, so I'll walk this path. Okay. Do you regret anything? No. Okay. No remorse. Is there a prisoner you dislike? Mikoto? He's noisy and also a nuisance. Okay. What's more important, the goal or the means you take? The goal. What do you think about extenuating circumstances? I think it's a necessary way of thinking. I don't think that committing a crime in itself is evil. So it's only natural to judge while taking a person's situation into account. That is true. That's something similar to like what Moose said too. What are the merits of teaming up with you? I'll act according to your will, and I'll protect you from harm too. Have you forgotten about the time you were on the verge of death? True. Have you ever been bullied in the past? No. Are people who've had such past the only ones allowed to hate evil? How much do you know about Milgram? I don't know anything. Everything I say are just guesses and speculation. Isn't that true for you too? What do you think evil is? Oppressing innocent weaklings. That is an interesting watch. I feel like it is going by really fast. So I can't really say that I remember a lot of the things that they say. It definitely made me like certain characters more, and some characters just stay the same or I don't like them as much, I guess. I don't know. But I cannot wait to see more Kotoko. I don't know. There's just something about her character that interests me so much. It definitely made me sad in certain characters when they were like answering things. I don't know if I feel like certain pairs have their own kind of like themes, and I'm so curious about to see like what themes that they have beyond what I speculate. But yeah, surprisingly this is such a longer video. Like it was a 14-minute watch, but it became like more than like 50 minutes or something. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the long video. But yeah, I'm sorry for the delay of the post as well. I started working on it, and then you can probably see the cut in the beginning, but I had to like come back to it. But all right, anyways, decision soon, and then yeah, almost trial too. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, if you recommend me watching another video before the finale, let me know. Or not the finale, but just the decisions. But all right, see you guys later. Goodbye.